Really, he has shown a great deal of poise, and even that game he just drew against Fabi, he was on with a 2-point lead. I wouldn't be taking that big a risk. And he's played the G3 variation. Well, again, we've been seeing this, and it's knight C3 and knight E4, but knight E5 right away.
What is this called? Is it Greenfield or?
This is the Greenfield, yeah. Well, this is the sort of the slightly newfangled way of treating the exchange Greenfield, which avoids all kinds of positions that, for instance, were discussed in Kasparov matches and so on. This idea of just playing knight e6, allowing knight f5, and playing bishop f5, knight e5, and playing bishop f5, very often allowing white to take on c6 and recapturing with the pawn. Something that structurally people were very loath to do in the olden times, but these days appears to be completely fine in most cases.
And useful move h5 or not, Peter? H2, h3.
I think the hint there is that he wants to play e6, and he wants to kind of in advance prepare for potential play of h3 and g4, because e6 is structurally very desirable, but you do worry a little bit about losing the bishop on f5 because you completely run it out of squares. And by controlling the square g4 additionally, you make it harder for white to go after it immediately.
As you were making all of those wonderful insights, white did exactly the same thing when e3, and you start to worry that your bishop might run out of squares.
And here we see another reason to play h5. He just goes for the ubiquitous...
White could respond with g4?
Right. Knight takes e5.
You could. You also have to calculate queen b3, so Alireza actually has things to think about now, because having protected the d4 pawn, it is very interesting in some cases to play.
You went for g4, bishop e6.
And now I guess h3 just to solidify everything. I like this for white, honestly. I'm not sure MVL did this well.
This h4 point is lost now?
Whoa, lost. Wait, what? Why is it just
Well, it's in a lot of trouble. I just want to take on c6, go bishop g5, bishop takes
bishop
h4.
g5, bishop h4.
I was thinking of knight takes e5, bishop takes e5, queen b6, if I may.
Knight a4?
Yeah, I'm not jumping for joy. Queen a5.
And you see a question mark next to that move?
Is knight c6 and bishop g5, is it that simple? I think so.
Among other things, yeah. I don't know if there was anything that was significantly stronger, frankly.
Knight f3 also wins the pawn.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that retreats were possible.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, knight to...
No, this has been quite dramatically misplayed by MVL. h4 was just not a good move at all.
No, I like that one. I don't see any reasons not to play knight c6 and bishop g5 as originally telecasted.
Maybe some rook c8, knight e4, having some compensation.
Quite possibly.
Right.
Yeah. The reason why I didn't think knight e4, I was going to take on e7 in those cases where you played knight e4. So knight c6, rook c6, bishop g5, rook c8, bishop h4.
You can also combine it with something like knight d3 right now, indicating that even if you, honestly, by this point, even if you play h4, h7, knight d3, knight c5 is quite
better for white.
Yeah.
Significantly better. a3. Okay, also a slow play.
Now it feels like black should take on e5 without thinking.
Yeah, with both hands. That stops knight d3 to c5, which was a very nice maneuver. It also stops knight f3 takes h4. So that was a big miss.
Pawn is somewhat safe for now.
By the way, he spent a significant time on that move a3.
minute and 45 for MPL, but it's pretty easy position to defend.
Alireza has 30 seconds?
Right.
Okay. And I'm seeing that Maxime just played the move e6, e5. Bishop dropped back to e2, menacing. Well, I don't know if menacing is the right
King
word.
goes to e6.
And you just mutually stand.
Can't make any progress here.
So,
At least it seems that way.
despite the time differential, we expect once again this game to be a draw. I want to go back to the game of Prague and Hikaru.
Oh, wait.